deep, you know. It spoke on other murders. The trial will be next month, though, so we'll see it. It's starting next month. I think this shit gonna be about 6 months, in my opinion. 6 months or longer. I don't think this gonna be real quick, in my opinion, Cam. You know.
Is it really gonna start next month? I don't know.
Oh, that's deep. See, that's what I'm saying. That shit even got deeper. I don't even know. I just thought about that. That's something else deep, you know. A lot of people got upset about me. Don't understand. I'm not doing these stories to dirty nobody name up. It's just, you know, this the job. This blog shit get dangerous, you know. This shit gets serious because people get upset about this shit. But, you know, your name and paperwork.
All right. Is there anything else about this case that we can cover before we move on?
I think that's it. Shit, it's gonna be a crazy trial. It's coming. Tuka name got brought up in that shit. Did I tell you that, Cam?
No. So what's going on with Tuka?
Cam, Tuka name got brought up in that shit, Cam. That shit so deep. It's a motherfucker around that bitch telling. I'm talking about some motherfucker around that bitch mouth can't stop, Cam.
Bro, somebody is solving the past 15 years of crime on the south side of Chicago.
Hell yeah.
That somebody telling every motherfucking thing.
Hell yeah. Somebody out there like Batman. Hey, it say Tuka. You know, there's been a lot of rumors about what happened to Tuka. I interviewed his brother, seen interviews with his mom. Nobody got as close to as this article. And it only had one line in it. But that's all, it had one line in it. It wasn't 50 paragraphs. It didn't have 100 words. It had one line. Tuka was killed by the BDs. You know, and I say, damn, you know, it didn't say a name. It didn't name drop a person. But it said Tuka was killed by rivals, the BDs. Actually, it didn't say rivals. It said the BDs. It didn't say black disciples. It said the BDs, which let me know, you know, somebody, you know, it's a motherfucker running them lips, you know, and that shit deep. It seemed like a lot of cases might be solved after this.
The BDs could be anybody though. And you know that they probably do got a name. They just ain't let it out yet.
Right. But you know, they claim the BDs are the black disciples against the GDs, GDs.
Right. I mean, but we know that there's GDs and BDs on both sides.
Right, exactly. That's just the paper. That's why I say it's all allegedly. It ain't stamped, but this is in a federal document, you know?
Right.
This shit deep.
This is at least what they're saying.
This is at least what they saying, right? This ain't my word. You know, a lot of this shit I might not believe, but I'm just here to tell you what's in the document. You mad at me, you get mad at Fox 32 News, get mad at goddamn Peter on NBC, don't just be mad at me.
Did you see the video that just got released, that Seti Nash released, about the little Dirk and King Von shooting in Atlanta?
Yeah, I seen some of that. I seen that where it kind of felt like they were saying Von, they put the murder on Von shit, right?
No,
I seen something else. I think that was AK posted that. You didn't see
the video that just came out a couple days ago where you could see the shooting?
No, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. I seen that camera, the body cam videos.
Right. Well, yeah, it was a body camera, but he was recording the surveillance footage.
Okay. I ain't see all of it, but I did take a glimpse at it. I seen it trended on the internet.
Okay. Well, let me show it to you then, so that way.
Okay.
You can kind of see, so we know what we're talking about.
Okay. No, that's my first time seeing that, Cam.
Oh, okay. Shit. So, you know, what is surprising about this footage is that you got people who were on the stand saying that they had video footage of little Dirk with his hand out the window.
Right.
I didn't see no shit like that.
I didn't either.
Bro, they got up on the stand and lied and said they had like this good ass video footage and you could see King Von's face.
Right.
You cannot see who the is in this video.
That is a fact. They ask how you thinking that they be having these shit be closed cut until you finally go through that shit, you know? I always thought something was weird about that though, Kim, because when you look at the paperwork, he got hella bands with him. Dirk got Bezu with him. He got King Von with him. You telling me Dirk out there doing all that dirty work, all that hard work, you know what I'm saying? Beating them up, slapping them with guns, shooting them, all that shit, and he got all these, superstar tough guys with him? I never felt like that was real,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
He paid a lot of money for them bonds, though. He bonded a lot of people out, though. So Dirk was true to his guys, though. Dirk paid a lot of bonds and shit to get that case right.
Yeah.
Now, who he put the murder on? Did they put it on bond or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just know, But he paid a lot of money on that shit, though, to get those guys out of jail and shit.
Well, they're actually saying that King Von had the case dropped before Little Dirk now.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I ain't hear that. I gotta do my homework. I gotta do my research, Cam.
You're doing a little research on me.
Yeah, I gotta do my research on that.
Okay. So yeah, man, that's good news. That's news for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the internet's been going crazy about Little Tim's case being dropped.
Hell yeah.
And they're saying that the reason that it's dropped is because the police shot Vaughn also. And that I believe at least one bullet Vaughn was shot by, so they couldn't really prove the Little Tim was actually the killer because of that. So they dropped the case.
Right.
That's the information that we got as of right now,
Right.
I haven't seen no official paperwork on it, so
I seen some close. I haven't seen. That's what we got. But Lil Tim lawyer made a statement to XXL magazine. His official lawyer, I think, is Nina Pine. I could be wrong. That name just came to my head, but I do think that's the name. He beat that case. He beat it. He beat it. He even dropped a song. He got a song now talking about how he just beat a murder and his lawyer beat the case and shit. Like, he done made a career off that shit, He killed King Von and made a career off that shit. Almost at 1 million subscribers, almost at 1 million followers on Instagram and shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you though, that shit is a travesty though. I don't think people understand how travesty that shit is. Like, that young man came from where he came from to, lose his life that night. I just clearly believe if that Atlanta shit won't happen, we just talking about the Atlanta shit came. I think if the Atlanta shit won't happen, Vaughn would be here because Dirk been in this shit for a long time. I think Dirk could have gave him some kind of guidance. Maybe not the best guidance, but, walking up on a famous rapper, knocking him out, in a nightclub outside in front of everybody, that might not turn out the right way. Now, who killed Vaughn? I'm not sure, Cam. They say the police, Lil Tim. When I watched the video, I didn't see Lil Tim shoot King Von 5 times. Because Von was shot 5 times. Blah, 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 blah. All right? He wasn't shot one time. When I watched the video, it looked like Tim hit him once, kind of fell down. I didn't see Tim, blah, 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 blah. I didn't see that. So it kind of make it feel like...
But Tim was out of bullets, though, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he might have been. I'm just saying from the angle I looked at. Because people was checking me in that shit, though, Kim. Like, he did shoot him a lot of times. So I could be wrong. But I could believe the police did that. I can believe that. I can believe they did that because, first off, Tim, Bond was the only one lost his life. Slutty lost his life. Louis shot in the head. Track shot. It's all kind of damage all around there. Police officers in the shootout. Just to let all that shit go, slap on the wrist, everybody okay. You go home, 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 it's all done. That make me believe the police did do that shit because they don't even gangster they can do some shit like that, Cam.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.